Hi, I'm Dave Ward, owner and founder of the Ward Law Firm in Duluth, Georgia. You know, it's not uncommon in a lot of marriages for one of the parties to be the primary breadwinner while the other stays home, raises children, is a homemaker, etc. And one of the situations that people are frequently confronted with is a situation where when the parties separate, the person who's the primary breadwinner stops paying bills, stops providing money for food, etc., for the person who has up until this point been financially dependent upon them. So people come to me and ask, what can we do about that? Well, the primary thing that we can do, at least initially, is ask the court to set what's called a temporary hearing. The purpose of a temporary hearing in any divorce situation is essentially to maintain the status quo. In other words, to not let anything change until such time as the court has had an opportunity to hear the case in full. Okay? The reason why the court will do that is because we don't want people to have utilities cut off. We don't want people to not be able to pay their bills. We don't want people to not be able to feed their children, etc. So the entire purpose of a temporary hearing is to find out what the situation was like prior to the divorce, so that way the court can order such things as would be necessary in order to maintain that status quo until such time as the case is actually heard in full. Frequently, that will involve paying some sort of temporary support or temporary alimony to one of the parties. It frequently involves having one of the parties ordered to provide a lump sum of money in order to allow one of the parties to retain an attorney. Frequently, it involves paying child support. All of these things are necessary in order to keep a level playing field for all of the parties, and that's the court's intent with these things. If you have any other questions about your situation or what happens immediately when a divorce, if you have any other questions about temporary hearings or what happens once a divorce gets filed, give us a call, 770-383-1973. Thanks.